Target offered me one of the biggest contracts of my entire professional career. And I said no. Target, I was a genuine fan of the brand, loved the in-store shopping experience, loved the product category. You think of me? You think of Jackie? You would think of Target. I haven't shopped at Target for a while, and I will not be shopping or aligning myself with Target for the foreseeable future because of several different reasons. When they offered me that contract, it was well below rate. It was a big dollar amount, but what I would have been required, what I would have had to give up in order to say yes to that, the exclusivity it would have put me in, I would have had to say no.
Hey, y'all seen this?
Whatsoever. Thank Black Women t-shirt is the perfect apology, with the added insult of trying to turn a profit in the process. There. Fixed it. We could have reinstated DEI initiatives, or publicly owned the mistake. Or maybe, I don't know, listened to Black customers.
Target, Buki, you not fooling anybody. Whose hands is these? I don't know if anybody still follows Target, but you should, because these ads is getting crazy. Now, I was scrolling through my FYP, and this video had popped up, and I'm like, whose melanated hand is popping open this Olipop? And I kind of ignored it and didn't think anything of it until maybe like 6 more scrolls later, this pops up. It was another Target ad and another Black hand. And then I just went directly to their page because I was like, are they trying to do something? Are they trying to like, psych up us? And I saw a bunch of ads. Most of their recent ad campaigns are just people shopping in Target. No faces, no voices, just very melanated hands doing Target stuff. Like this here, it's like an ASMR restocking video. And they know how much we love that cashmere one. They know how much we love this. Stop playing with us, Target.
Black folks, we are undefeated, especially on this internet. If you need to pick me up, you need to run, not walk, over to any of Target's official social media pages. They have this new ad campaign, and they make it a point of showing you this Black woman's hands only as she's going through that store picking up stuff. And then look at the comment section. Ooh-wee, they are being lit up. My favorite comment, one commenter said, I know that Black woman's hand is tired.
Hey girl! Hey! So we're almost ready for the next shot. Here's the product you're using.
Great, thanks.
I know this is a really aggressive filming schedule, but the marketing team has 40 ads they want to release by June 19th. So really appreciate all your hard work.
Thanks. Are we doing lunch after this shot, or how's?
Did they not give you a granola bar?
Well, a couple hours ago, yeah.
Yeah, you should be fine. You're good. You got this, sister.
Hey Target, y'all think cause y'all put a black hand in the goddamn video that we gonna come back and shop there and you won't give us no job? Think again.
Chocolate chip cookies, brownie batter hummus, mini cinnamon rolls, brownies, mocha cold brew ice cream, dark chocolate espresso trail mix, caramel cashew trail mix.
Target offered me one of the biggest contracts of my entire professional career. And I said no. This was not recently, by the way. This was like probably 3 years ago. Target was one of my dream brands to work with, both personally as a creator and also professionally as a brand. I love shopping at Target. I was a genuine fan of the brand, loved the in-store shopping experience, loved the product category. You think of me? You think of Jackie? You would think of Target. I haven't shopped at Target for a while, and I will not be shopping or aligning myself with Target for the foreseeable future because of several different reasons. When they offered me that contract, it was well below rate. It was a big dollar amount, but what I would have been required.
Hello everybody, how are you doing? Hope you're doing super great from whatever you're watching us from. As you know, I'm your host and presenter, Jinduke Stories, and I'm hoping that you are doing super great from whatever you're watching us from. Now, there's something really fishy that Target is trying to do. For those of you who know Target is a big company, and it's well known for selling products out there, especially in the United States. Target is now using Black influencers to appeal to Black people, but we are not going to talk about that at the moment. The thing is this: Black folks this time round, they decided to be smart, and they didn't want nothing to do with any company that doesn't support or represent or want to hear their grievances. right? Because there was misrepresentation of black people, that black people wanted them to be represented, but then Target didn't want that. But something crazy is this: Target wants black money but doesn't want to listen to black people. It's like same with group people who want something to do with blackness, but they don't need black people. Same with Target. And now, since black people retaliated by boycotting Target and Target products and all these corporate companies, all their products, they decided to do away with them. Now they received a big hit in their pocket. And this is a proof of a lot of things. It's a proof that really black money goes really a long way for these companies. And that's why the United States is always trying to keep you on loop, the consumerism loop, because when you get money, you need to buy those Versace, you need to buy all those Gucci, that's what the American system wants you to do. But black folks are becoming smarter. Black folks are now trying to buy somewhere cheaper, somewhere where they're being recognized, somewhere where they're being loved. Now, I want to switch this video because this is so creepy, seeing black ads playing, seeing these people trying to appeal to black people. They're trying to lure black influencers to talk to black people, to make black people buy their products. This is because there is power in black people. And they want that piece of energy, because when black people don't buy from their shops, from their companies, they are done. Let's watch the video. I'll be back and then I'll be sharing my thoughts as usual. As you know, I'm your host and presenter, Genetic Stories. If you're watching us for the first time, I'll ask you to subscribe to the channel, join our membership, and really get so we can offer you. For those who are watching us for the first time, welcome to the channel and thank you. And for those who are sharing, giving me support through my Cash App, through my Super Thanks, man, I'm really grateful for the support that you are giving me. Now, let's watch the video. I'll be back.
I would have had to give up in order to say yes to that. The exclusivity it would have put me in, I would have had to say no to other things. Like, I would have only been able to basically post and talk about that retailer. And they were like, oh, they're like, okay, basically, if you don't know what I mean by this, when you're a creator, you sign a big contract with a company and you basically work as like an ambassador, right? And they say, we don't want you to work with XYZ. Well, if you consistently work with these brands, okay, that's a premium, that's a privilege you need to pay for. And at that time, Target was not willing to do that. And I walked away from that deal on good faith that that would not be the first offer of its kind that I would get. That's not uncommon, by the way. If that sounds confusing, it's actually something that a no is not always a permanent closed door, if that makes sense. You know how we were just recently talking about the pay gap that exists amongst creators? Yeah, this has been my job of 16 years and I still have to deal with that. They wanted me to do the work that they should have been paying me triple for. Let that sink in. Imagine you get a promotion from a job that's like double your salary, but triple the work. Then they did that gay pride collection. People didn't like it. Target doubled back, and I believe they pulled product from stores. They were obviously trying to appease a very specific crowd. So now we have a Target that recently says DEI doesn't exist. I really even struggle with understanding, what do you gain? And as if we're not just as skilled and qualified, many times overly qualified. So I have a really hard time understanding why you would want to take away an initiative like that. The people that work for a company are supposed to reflect real life. Target is in cities. Target is in suburbs, diverse cities and suburbs. So I think it's weird. In addition to them doing all that, the Target experience just stopped being fun. I don't get in my car and go to a Target anymore because I like being in store. Nothing is innovative. And I haven't been in the store in a minute, so correct me if I'm wrong. Everything looks the same. Girl, I used to come in there for coffee mugs and tea mugs. Why you got the same SKUs and product categories from COVID? I'm confused. Why are we not evolving? Target is now mid. It's boring. None of the stuff is tea. I don't go in there for home decor anymore. I think the last time I went to Target was for like Christmas decor. So I think I was looking for sriracha. I don't even know what the hell I was doing in there. I'm not even checking for Target on Instacart. I wish there was a way to block Target from my Instacart. And just so we're clear, just so we're crystal Swarovski clear, this video is not a call to action. I will never turn on my camera and tell my followers what to do, where to spend their money. I'm well aware some people can't not shop at a Target. That part's not lost on me. I'm just saying, as a brand that I really admired, a brand that I really wanted to work with at some point, I got nothing for y'all. I cannot align myself professionally and personally publicly with the brand who doesn't see value in working with me, both behind the scenes and both publicly with what the weird moves that they've been making with just not honoring the people that they say they want to represent in stores. You cannot have it both ways. You're either going to stand on the side of these marginalized groups that you clearly like pandering to, or move out of the way for other people who can. Target's bottom line at this point is so conflicting, so confusing. It's no longer a dream brand for me. Also, I'm really not interested in redirecting the conversation from Target to Black founders in Target. The smoke that I have is with Target. Actually, I got nothing for them. I don't have any, I think nothing of them. So Target, I don't know, whatever you got going on, you can keep it. This video is purely about me and my decision and why you will no longer see their brand on my platform. You never win when you play dirty.
Target bookie, you not fooling anybody. Whose hands is these? Now, I don't know if anybody still follows Target, but you should, because these ads is getting crazy. Now, I was scrolling through my FYP, and this video had popped up, and I'm like, this melanated hand is popping open this Olipop. And I kind of ignored it and didn't think anything of it until maybe like 6 more scrolls later, this pops up. It was another Target ad and another black hand. And then I just went directly to their page because I was like, are they trying to do something? Are they trying to like, psych op us? And I saw a bunch of ads. Most of their recent ad campaigns are just people shopping in Target. No faces, no voices, just very melanated hands doing Target stuff. Like this here, it's like an ASMR restocking video. And they know how much we love that cashmere one. They know how much we love this. Stop playing with us, Target. But again, look, another melanated hand. And then another one here. And I'm like, I know I'm not crazy. Now, I'm not entirely sure who the girl is behind these ad campaigns. I don't know if it's a multitude of women who probably just work for Target because they couldn't find another creator to make content for them. Or if it is a creator making content for them, are doing it under the condition of anonymity, which is even more crazy. And let's just hope that this is a Target employee who's forced to make these content videos. Let's hope it's not one of our favorites or somebody we may know or somebody we may be aspiring to look like or be like doing these ads for Target, because that's crazy. Like, who is this girl? And I really don't want them to have me start digging. Like, what happened to solidarity? Now, we know you're already doing good because I personally have stopped shopping. I know how much I spend at Target. So, and I know how much y'all be spending at Target. I be seeing y'all in there too, or at least I used to. But I don't know if this ad campaign is supposed to bring us back in, rein us in, but it's not going to work because it caught my eye. And I know it caught a lot of your eyes too.
I don't know about you guys, but I recently scrolled and saw an ad for Target, and something told me just to look at the comments, and I did. And in those comments, people were going off saying, give my girl a break, give my girl a break. And I'm trying to figure out, what are they talking about, give who a break? So I go on Target's actual page. Their last, I think 5, 6, 7 videos is the same person's hand. Some black lady or black man, I don't know who, because they're not showing the face, which is a smart move, because I would not show my face. But I feel like this is their way of saying sorry. This is their way of saying, please come back. We're just like you. We hired one of you to shoot our content. I don't know, but I just find that so interesting. Like, their last few videos is just the same person. The same person. And I hope that they got a really nice check, because that was not called for. You didn't have to take that deal. You really didn't.
Hey girl!
Hey!
So we're almost ready for the next shot. Here's the product you're using.
Great, thanks.
I know this is a really aggressive filming schedule, but the marketing team has 40 ads they want to release by June 19th. So really appreciate all your hard work.
Thanks. Are we doing lunch after this shot? Or how's...
Did they not give you a granola bar?
Well, a couple hours ago, yeah.
Yeah, you should be fine. You're good. You got this, sister.
Rent to pay, kids to feed. Rent to pay, kids to feed. Okay. Ready.
know damn well Target did not use this picture trying to lure black women back into the store. This one. This is the photo that they chose. This one. Black people are telepathic because the look that this sister is giving me in this ad does not say come back to Target. I'm gonna let y'all try to figure out to me what this picture is saying. But it ain't come back to Target, y'all. Out of all of the photos they could have picked from the photo session that they had with this sister, this is the one that they chose. It just proves to me that they don't know us. They don't know us. They didn't think we was gonna leave. And if they did think that we was gonna leave, they didn't think we was gonna leave in massive numbers. And if they did think we was gonna leave in massive numbers, they thought we'd be back by now. They don't know us. Cause look at this sister face. It's given, yeah, I gotta do what I gotta do for a check. But you know what it is. She like, she said, there just ain't no way. They need to get some black people working up in that marketing department, because no, child, this was not the photo.
Black folks, we are undefeated, especially on this internet. If you need to pick me up, you need to run, not walk, over to any of Target's official social media pages. They have this new ad campaign, and they make it a point of showing you this black woman's hands only as she's going through that store picking up stuff. And then look at the comment section. Ooh wee, they are being lit up. My favorite comment, one commenter said, I know that black woman's hand is tied. Target is really trying, y'all. We not going back. And who says that economic boycotts don't work? They are desperate. And I mean, that's all you see is this black woman's hand picking up different products. Target is saying, please, black folks, come back. Please, black. We're not coming back. I'm telling y'all, it will make your day.
Now, I don't know why, because I switched my prescriptions to send to a standalone CVS. But somehow, my latest prescription I need to pick up wound up at the CVS inside of Target. And baby, when I tell you, I jetted up in that store. I moves quick. I'm just in here to get my prescription. I'm just in here to get my prescription. Please, please, don't nobody see me. Man, the way I got in them doors and zoomed directly to the pharmacy and zoomed directly back out the store. Now, on the way out, I didn't zoom as quickly as I did on the way in, because on the way in, like, I'm empty-handed. You don't know what I'm there for. On the way out, I got my... Hold up. I got my... Okay? You know, you see me leaving out with just this, you know I was only there for prescription. Baby, I had to leave my shades on. Matter of fact, you want these shades down there, you know where to find them. They was like $2-3. Baby, I don't even want you to see me in the parking lot. The way I jetted out that parking lot, I needed to get out that parking lot before I even made this video. I had to come to Giant, my next stop, before I can make this video. I need to be where it's safe, because y'all ain't about to be on me for being down to the Target. I just need to get my prescription, okay? So now I am in the parking lot of Giant making this video and about to go in here where I can stroll leisurely through the store.
Hey, y'all seen this?
Dear black people, we're sorry.
Hi, I'm Karen, Director of Strategic Consumer Engagement here at Target. Let's talk about choices. Specifically, the brilliant choice we made to abruptly end all our DEI programs. We just wanted to bend the knee to Trump and his base. You know, in the spirit of good old-fashioned racism. Apparently, diversity, equity, and inclusion became too political, too risky, too, woke. So we tossed it and thought no one would notice. Turns out, when you cut the few programs that acknowledge systemic inequity, the very people you're erasing do notice, and quickly. To our surprise, black consumers were spending $12 million a day with us. Every single day. That's not a community, that's a lifeline. Well, guess what happened next? Boycotts, hashtags, viral callouts, a sudden eerie silence in aisles that used to be full. It was like someone unplugged the soul of the store. Literally. We panicked. We regrouped. And we did what every mega corporation does in a PR crisis. We made a t-shirt. This plain, no effort whatsoever. Thank Black Women t-shirt is the perfect apology, with the added insult of trying to turn a profit in the process. There. Fixed it. We could have reinstated DEI initiatives, or publicly owned the mistake. Or maybe, I don't know, listen to black customers. But no, shirts are cheaper. Look, we're not saying we got it right. We're just saying we'd really like your money back. And your trust, but mostly your money. So please, come back. Bring the culture, the coins, the community. And if not, we'll file for bankruptcy, just like our president. Shop Target.
I want you to understand, Target board, CEO, and staff, that opening a store in the black community is not an investment in black communities. Opening a store in the black community is just another opportunity for you to make money. Nobody in America spends more money than black people. To our own detriment, I do not say that with a badge of honor or with pride, but we are the nation's lead consumers and embarrassingly least producers. We are the engine that moves the infrastructure of the consumer economy in America. If they want to sell anything, they've got to put a black person in. We need financial literacy. We need financial empowerment. Our issue is not knowing how to balance a checkbook. We need to know how to have access to capital. We need to know how to finance our homes and how to get businesses off the ground. Something is amazingly out of order when black people can always, without fail, get a loan to get a used car, but cannot get a loan to build a new house.
So the boycott against Target has now been extended indefinitely. Indefinitely. I like that. So I'm just going to take the time right now to just run back some of the consequences that Target is dealing with since they decided to renege on their DEI programs, right? One of which is the stocks. Once priced at $266, today in April 2025, that same stock is priced at $88.73. Another thing is the foot traffic has decreased significantly to the point where now it's in the single-digit percentage rates. You know what single digit is? 1 through 9. 1 through 9. So, you know, us little people have definitely been boycotting ever since we found out that a lot of these major corporations, such as Target, Walmart, McDonald's, Forbes, and the list goes on, has decided to renege on their REACH initiative, which was an incentive set to invest $2 billion into black-owned businesses. A lot of us have decided to take our business elsewhere, and it has now caught the attention of our pastors and civil rights leaders and things of that nature, to the point where now we have people like Dr. Jamal Bryant, who is literally and led a Target fast, which was a 40-day fast from Target. Now, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I do not like the idea of these pastors being the face of this movement. I don't like it at all. However, whatever is going to bring the word out there more, I'm all for it. I just want to make that clear. But since Dr. Jamal Bryant decided to take the initiative and start this 40-day Target fast, which has now ended since Lent is over, but we're obviously not taking our foot off of their necks, which is why the title of this article is basically stating that it's indefinite. This boycott now is indefinite. Like it's not going nowhere, right? Since then, him and his church has actually opened up a website called targetfast.org. I'm gonna tag it somewhere here. And on there, it actually provides 300,000 shopping alternatives to Target and some of the other major corporations that have decided to renege on their DEI programs. And just to let you know, 200,000 people has signed up and participated in this fast. So now that this boycott has become indefinite and they see that we're not playing with them, we've actually really committed ourselves to taking our money and our business elsewhere. CEOs from Target, Walmart, Home Depot have all reached out to the Trump administration, letting them know that these tariffs and everything that they're doing will lead to empty shelves. Okay, so the information that I'm reporting to you guys or relaying to you guys is coming from a report done on Axios, right? So apparently, the CEOs are all simultaneously contacting and letting, the Trump administration know that these tariffs is a bad idea and they got to go. It's to the point where even the administration is starting to realize, like, okay, this is not sustainable at all. And they're starting to take a softer approach or a softer position, right, with this tariff war that they started. In a private speech with JP Morgan, Treasury Secretary Scott Benson admitted that the ongoing trade war with China is not sustainable. Duh, we already knew that. This is a quote I'm reading directly from the article, like I said, that you can go and find on Axios. So the big box CEOs flat out told him, Trump, these prices aren't going up. They're steadily right now, but they will go up. And this isn't about food, but he was told that shelves will be empty. An administrator official told the meeting with Axios. This is a quote coming from an administrative official. Another official, Trump administration official, briefed on the meeting, said that CEOs told Trump disruptions could become noticeable in about 2 weeks. 2 weeks. In 2 weeks' time, we can start to see the effects of these tariffs if it continues, right? So while that was happening, financial markets were slumming, stocks, bonds, the dollar, as investors panicked about Trump's latest threats to oust Fed Chair Jerome Powell, to which they actually revealed that Trump also has no intention of firing Powell, which hopefully will calm some of the nerves of the investor community. So what I've gathered from these two reports is that, one, America needs the black dollar, and this whole trade war that they started is not sustainable, as we already knew, as we already fucking knew. So not only do they need China, but they need black people too. But yeah, keep boycotting. Keep holding them funds, because do you think that all of these CEOs would gather together simultaneously to go and address the Trump administration that, listen, you're fucking with our money? If it wasn't effective, hold them funds, hold them coins. I don't give a damn if it's 2 pennies. Hold them and rub them together, okay? Thank you.
Oddly satisfying Target restocks.
Wait a second. Wait. Is the joke that the shelves are empty, or that you're putting that one bottle in like multiple different spots?
Hey, what's up everybody? How are you doing? Welcome back to the channel. I believe that you are doing great, and I hope everything is fine from wherever you're watching it from. I'm your host and presenter, Jintok Stories, and I'm hoping that you are doing okay. Now, the following couple things that we need to talk about. First, black people. Black people has a long history, especially in the United States. The oppression, when you try to look at disparities in wealth, for the longest time they know the potential of black people and what they're capable of. Two is the black money really goes a long way in the United States. That's why white folks are afraid of segregation, because when they segregate, it means that black people will be supporting black business and black people won't be buying from them. That's all it means. And now, after realizing this, that those times of Jim Crow, those times of segregation is not the same as this time. Today we have black people who own businesses. We have black people who run multi-billion businesses. This means that there is so much money that can circulate in black pockets. But the only problem is this: we black folks, we don't support other black businesses. And I think this is the time to show the corporates the middle finger and support black businesses, because they know them well and they don't want money to circulate in your community. They want the money to circulate in their community. And that's why companies like Target will do anything to make black people buy from them. One, talking to black influencers to convince, to appeal to you for you to buy from their shops. And when that happens, you know the level of how Target is held disparate in this situation. This shows you, between black and white population, black folks have the highest purchasing power, and statistics have shown this. And I've said black money really goes a long way in the United States. Most people that have black neighbors, they develop so fast because there is money in the black community that circulates so well. And so they cannot imagine, even for a second, to lose all this, right? And this shows you how America is a corporation. Look, a person is really interested in making profits. A person is really interested in getting money out of your pocket, but they don't know that your welfare really comes first. For you to have that money, they need to put you in a place that you can make that money, which means that your social issues, political issues are in shape and they are in agreement with. But they can't just wake up in the morning. They want your money, but they don't want nothing to do with you. And that's what Target was trying to do with black people. And when black folks tried to abandon it, they received the hit. And this is a broad, this is just an important perspective trying to explain to you how to deal with these people. The best way you can beat the oligarchs, or the best way to fight the oligarchs, is through hitting their pockets. And how do you hit their pockets? You don't buy from them. The products will go stale. They'll not have credibility again because people are not coming to their shops, and this means this will kill their business. And so this has been proven right because we are seeing white people, not white people, but Target itself, trying to appeal to black folks using schemes, paying black influencers to convince them, emotionally appealing to them through black products, through black things, through black history. That's what now Target is trying to do. Just recently, crazy things happen each and every day, and they'll always want to make black people at the center because they know there is a type of energy that black folks have, and they want to feed on energy, right? So I really think this is time, and I'll say it again, I really think that this is time that black people could use to build their own community, to reimburse money, to make money circulate in the black community. It is time now black folks start filling their own cups. They've been filling the cups of other communities by buying from their products, promoting them and doing all those stuff. But this is the time for black folks to now sit down and think of ways of developing their own communities. This include supporting black business, buying from the black community, let the money circulate within the black community. Let's be intentional with the black community. I think this is the perfect time because all other communities, it is becoming so hard for them to leave black people alone because they have realized the importance of black people and how they operate. I didn't have much to say about this, but honestly, come think about it. Imagine what we could do if just black people decided to invest in their own communities. Support the business of your brother, buy from your sister, support each other. That's how it happens. So let me know what you think about this in the comment section. Honestly, that's all I had to say about this. It is really important at this point we get to realize the importance of cohesion. The only asset that a black person has is unity. And I always say this in this channel. For those of you who are hearing me more than 1 times, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, you've heard me talk about this, or you've heard me say this. So let me know what you think about this in the comment section. I'm your host and presenter, Jindrik Stories. Until then, peace, love, and harmony. Salute.